Hey everybody, welcome back to Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today I'm introducing a newer style by Amore. This is called KAYLA in the color Ice Blond. You won't want to miss it. Coming up. This wig was sent to me by Wig Studio One for this review today. Expand the description box below where you'll find a link directly to this style. And there is an automatic coupon at checkout for 30% off of all Amore styles. If you have any question for us, you can reach us by emailing support at wigstudio1.com. There's also a live chat feature. So from any product page on the site, you can go down, hit help, and it will take you to the live chat. KAYLA is a long, lush, decadent style, lots of beautiful cap features, and this wave pattern is absolutely gorgeous. But let's talk about this color Ice Blond real quickly as it's applied here to KAYLA. So it's basically a dark ash blonde and it's heavily highlighted and tipped with an icy ash platinum. And that ash platinum is brought right up to the lace front in a banding effect right there at the front. You can see that the highlights are well blended and then the tips are almost white. It's got that icy ash platinum to it. So KAYLA is a lush, decadent style. It's a long style. So you're gonna see about a 14-inch piece coming off of the front, and that just stretches well below my chin. And then in the back, you've got a 14-inch crown meeting up with a 14-inch nape, overall right around 20 inches. So the cap on KAYLA is definitely something to be desired. It features a full temple to temple extended lace front. All of the seams are beautifully obscured. It just gives this supernatural look from the front. And it has a full monofilament top and then what they call a soft net cap. So it's kind of a meshy based cap. It has some integrated wefting. We're going to take a look at all of that when I do the cap segment. But it's a beautiful cap. It's super comfortable and amazingly realistic. So one thing you want to know is that this is directly out of the box. I did not style it. I simply shook it out. I did a little bit of combing at the root just to wake up the fiber and let it move freely. I applied it and then found my part. Now, because it is a full monofilament top, you can part this wherever you want. It was just left of center when I took it out of the box. It's still that way now. I think I took it even more left. Just a tad more left than the way it came right out of the box. But what you want to know is that it comes in with a permanent built-in contour at the front. So you notice this little bit of a cowlick, a little bit of lift. That little bit of lift, that permanent lift stretches from here to here. So it comes up and then moves out of the face. This is already made for you. And when you kind of rake it away from the face, that contour keeps it out of the face. It also gives a nice feathery look around the face. It really is exquisitely done. So let's talk about this wave pattern. So it's a nice soft body wave all the way through. I imagine that if you squirted a little bit of water with a scrunch, you could get it to look more separated and beachy, or you could brush it out for a nice smooth brushed out look. It has beautiful body and beautiful movement. The density is on the thicker side. As you can imagine, that just goes hand in hand with this lush style. But each one of the fibers is super fine and like silk, soft and silky fibers. You're gonna get a lot of flyaways on this style. I mean, it is winter time out and we've got a lot of dry air working on it where I am, but I feel like because it is a finer fiber, you're gonna see some flyaways. This hair just kind of reminds me, I was just watching a show with Blake Lively in it. She has the most gorgeous natural hair ever. This hair looks just like that. I'm like, wow, that looks like Blake Lively's hair. And I did see several times where the sun was hitting it just right and she had all of these fine flyaways everywhere. So this is just a natural occurrence and definitely gives it a natural look in my opinion. So Permatease, I absolutely feel zero Permatease in this style. So therefore you're not going to get a huge amount of lift other than at the places where it's contoured. Really that's all that's needed. I feel like the style is actually very thoughtfully constructed. The layering, the way it feels and moves. This is a really nice cap by Amore. There's your temple to temple lace front, extends back into the ear tab halfway. A nice fine grid on that lace. The knotting doesn't start until about a 1/4 inch back off of the lace. Nice grid there, fine knotting. Beautifully hand-tied monofilament top. A brushed velvet ear tab. Fibers spliced in there. All of the seams are obscured. And then a brushed velvet or felt extended nape with Velcro style adjusters. Here's that soft net cap that they're talking about. It has a mesh base and there are cluster knots sewn into this cap. It's got a nice appearance to it, nice realistic appearance to it. There's some built-in integrated wefting into this cap that just gives it some support. Takes nothing away from the beauty of the cap though. It's very stretchy, however, it's about average size right out of the box. I cinched it in only slightly to accommodate a petite average circumference. So that tells me that it's very much average and I just have no way of measuring a large circumference. So we mentioned that Kayla is right out of the box. I just woke up the fibers a little bit by picking and fluffing, found my parting space. Remember that contour is permanent right out of the box. I did not have to use any heat from my hand to create that little bit of contour on the front. It's a little bit flat on top just because it's very limited in Permatease, but that contour is absolutely beautiful. All right, the glasses seem to fit beautifully between the ear and the ear tab on this style. That's no surprise. There's very little Permatease, actually no Permatease in that area. Long lush styles like this are so fun to style. There's a lot of versatility here. And so I'm going to take you through just a few styling options just so you can realize some of the possibilities on this style. Now, because of this beautiful cap and its realistic features, there's a lot you can do here, especially in terms of updos. Thanks so much for joining me today for a look at the new KAYLA by Amore in the color Ice Blond. We'll see you next time on Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.